Google has reached a multi-million-dollar settlement over pay and hiring discrimination allegations. For more, let's bring in Business in Vancouver's Hayley Woodin. Hayley, good morning to you. So what are the key details of this agreement and why is it happening?
Well, overall, Google has agreed to pay about $3.8 million to settle those allegations. If you recall, in 2018, Google employees around the world walked off the job in protest of how the company treated female employees and how it handled certain sexual assault cases. Now, as part of this settlement, Google is going to pay more than 2,500 female engineers back pay, which amounts to about $530 a person. It's also going to pay about 3,000 female and Asian job applicants more than $400 per individual to settle some of those claims about discrimination in the company's hiring practices. Needless to say, while this may be significant amounts to some of the applicants or engineers, it certainly is a drop in the bucket for Google.
Absolutely. All right, let's shift gears now to oil prices, Hayley, which have hit a new high in New York. Why are they surging?
That's right. They're hitting a one-year high, and there's a few reasons why we're seeing a spike in prices. Overall, analysts and investors expect the market to tighten. That is in part because OPEC, led by Saudi Arabia, are doing what they can to cut supply. If we have more cold weather, that typically means to a decline in inventories and more oil consumption. And generally speaking, the promise of COVID-19 vaccines and what that can mean for economies restarting is having a positive impact. Now, higher oil prices can mean higher gas prices, but it is important to note that the average prices of oil well below some of the highs we were seeing in 2018 and 19 when we saw those record high gas prices. So nothing to worry about now, although there may be a small uptick at the pump.
All right, interesting context there. Thanks so much for that. That's Business in Vancouver's Hayley Woodin joining us this morning.
Thanks, me too.